Hey Gil, this is Alex from Wrestler. Here's your truck. So, detail-wise, the guy that was supposed to work on your truck today had to call out sick. So I talked to the detail manager. He just said, we've got a plan. We'll get it handled Tuesday morning. So I trust him. I don't know what the plan is necessarily, but he said we're going to get it done and get it all ready to go Tuesday morning, or that's when they aim to have it done anyway, is somewhere in there. So maybe they're going to come in tomorrow. I don't know. That would be cool. But again, there's a plan and I'm trusting them. So wanted to just go through the whole thing with you, up and down, top to bottom, side to side kind of thing, and just go over all the little stuff. There's not a whole lot to it, but there's just enough, just little stuff like this guy in here in the hood. So start with tires. These are the brand new tires that we put on there. They're General Grabber 10 plies, so they'll be good and beefy for you. They're a good aggressive tire, but they're not so aggressive that they're going to be super loud or anything on the road. So I think you'll be all right there. This thing is really nice. These arc things are really expensive from what I understand, and this one feels like it's welded to the truck. Like there's no give, there's no rattle to it at all. You got just little things here, like just these little scuffs here, little dent on the hood, but there's no, as you can see, there's no hail damage, there's nothing like that. The wheels are in good shape, they're not all beat up. And then down the sides you can see, obviously it's really straight, really clean. This stuff will come off too. This is just residue from the bump strips that they put on from the factory, so those have peeled off or been peeled off, and they'll get that off when they buff it. See, there's not a whole lot of just little stuff, little scuffs and scratches and all that kind of thing, but nothing major, no big dents, no huge damage. The bed side's in good shape. The tops of the bed, the bed rails aren't hammered, which is, I think I see in a lot of these trucks where, stuff gets dropped on the bed rails and you get these big dents, or you just get these little ripples. This one doesn't have any of that, which is really nice. Bumper's straight, and I can tell that because, so the bumper has these two plastic pieces on top and they join right here in the middle. And if this bumper is tweaked at all, this piece here, that like this will be sticking up, or this will be sticking up, or this will be incorrect, I guess, for lack of a better word, in some way. So the fact that I see this and this is dead straight and even, and these pieces are even, tells me that the bumper is perfectly straight, which is awesome. The tailgate works as well, which is also awesome. It's in good shape. It's not caved in or anything like that. You get free tires too. I guess they decided to keep these. So, and these, for the record, like again, these are the ones that we thought we were going to put on the truck, but we didn't. They're 265, 65, 18, like light SUV tires. So they're for something like a Highlander or a RAV4 or something of that nature. So if you have one of those at home, great, you get free tires. Otherwise, sell them for $200, just put them on Craigslist or something. So anyway, these pieces here, just for the record, it's a part of this fender flare. It's just like a seal, and it's supposed to wrap around to the terminus of the fender flare. But actually the flare, this is too long. That's why it's hanging, because this ends right here, and this is obviously like 2 inches too long. So I just cut that honestly and make it look better. But this side of the truck is the same kind of thing, no major issues, just little dings, scratches. A lot of this stuff, I think these fine scratches will buff out. This is going to look a lot better once it's been buffed. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. We'll go inside now, and like I showed you in the pics, it's a lot better than it was. They had just kind of gotten cleaned on it, I think on Wednesday or Thursday. Floor's in good shape. It's not all tore up. It's not pulling up anywhere. The seat's in good shape. Like literally, other than this guy here, the seats are in good shape, all of them. Back seats, they're not, obviously they're dirty, but there's no tears in them, there's no holes, there's no pulled or split seams. That's all good. The seat backs, these things aren't pulling off, which is kind of normal. You can actually see it starting on this one. See, that just kind of collapses a little bit. That's a normal thing on this body style. But your door panels are all in good shape. Everything works, the windows all work, all that kind of stuff. Now, one thing I want to make sure I went over with you on this one, because I went over a lot of info on this truck with a lot of people, and I do not remember if I told you about this, and I do apologize if I didn't, but it was just something that kind of came to mind. This truck has been smoked in. Now, it's not horrible, like it's not really bad even. It doesn't smell like people smoked in the truck. What it smells like is a lot of dudes that smoked were in and out of this truck all the time, because it smells like stale cigarettes. And it's not, like, to me, I'm sensitive to it. I didn't grow up around cigarettes. I don't smoke. I never have. I never will. This is like it's like a 3.5 or a 4 out of 10. You know, if 1 is no smoke and 10 is like the vehicle is an ashtray, this is like a 4. So it's there, but it's very tolerable. But I just wanted to make sure that I had gone over that with you beforehand, which I think I did. But again, I talked to a lot of people about this truck, so I just wanted to make sure I covered that base. What's next? Oh, I want to show you. We'll pop the hood, and then I'm going to remote start it, but I can't do both, because if I remote start it, then pop the hood, the engine shuts off. So go under here. I'm going to show you around under here. This is all stock, which is good. It's not deleted or tuned or anything, and I have driven it, and I can confirm that it feels like a stock LML Duramax, which is to say it has plenty of power on its own, and it really doesn't need to be tuned. Like, I don't know who drives these trucks and says, you know what this needs? Another 200 horsepower. That sounds really good. No, this is plenty, is all the power in the world, really. Really everything under here is ship shape, other than just this little crack here. But everything, you know, your fenders are straight, you know, all this support stuff, this is all where it should be. This fender's straight. There's no weirdness under here at all, which is good. So let me get this light out of the way, and I will remote start it for you. Just press lock twice and then hold that. Yeah, all good there. And that will not work. The factory remote start doesn't work if there's a check engine light on. So check engine light's gone. It's been dealt with. Obviously, like I mentioned, it was the glow plug thing. And I'll do that one more time back here. So here, yeah, I think I can do it 2 in a row. I just want to show you it doesn't smoke. There you go. It's stock. You know, it doesn't sound like a commercial HVAC unit back there, like the tuned and deleted trucks usually do, and it doesn't blow any smoke. You don't even know it's running really, other than obviously that it's a diesel and it's loud. So yeah. Oh, roof. I guess we may as well go over the roof, because that's obviously part of the truck. Not that there's anything up there, I don't think, but just for completion's sake. Yep. All good up here. No paint burn, no clear coat issues, no hail, nothing. And like I said, these seats on this side, these seats are in good shape. They're not all blown out. That one's good. That one's good. Yeah, it's dirty but in good shape. And I think once the seats all get done and everything, it's gonna look pretty awesome. So I'm gonna send this to you. Oh, this actually. So, yeah, airbags. I was just looking at this thing. This is an airbag, in case you were wondering. This is a compressor unit for an airbag. I don't, for airbags like on the rear axle, I don't think this works anymore. I've tried it a couple times and it doesn't do anything. It doesn't light up. I'm not even sure if it's connected anymore, but there are airbags back here, as you saw. So they are there. How you inflate them is a question I have now that I'm thinking about it, but I just wanted to show you that in case you were wondering, hey, what's that thing under the dash there? So, yeah, man, that's everything I can think of. So let me know if you have any questions or anything. Otherwise, I will see you Tuesday and we'll get you on the road. Thanks, Gil. Talk to you soon.